Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be recreating Mikayla. I'm not going to pronounce her last name because can't say it. I'm not going to try it. I don't want to butcher it, but I'm going to be recreating one of the looks that Mikayla from TikTok has created. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. If you don't know who Mikayla is, do you even watch TikTok? Like, she is the GOAT of makeup. She is so knowledgeable and she knows what she's talking about when it comes to makeup, when it comes to priming your skin, preparing your skin for foundation, creating the most flawless eyeshadow looks. She is literally a GOAT. And honestly, if she watches this video, I might die. If you don't know who she is, I will leave her Instagram down below. I'll also try to find a link to her TikTok so you can watch it. She is currently my favorite beauty guru. If you don't know who she is, you are truly missing out because I feel like she is so knowledgeable. And honestly, I feel like me and her could be best friends. It breaks my heart that we don't know each other. So Mikayla, if you're watching this, girl, let's be friends because I seriously adore you so much. But enough of me rambling, let's get on to this video. Okay, so like I've mentioned, I'm going to be recreating a Mikayla. I can't say her last name, girl, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna be recreating one of her looks. Actually, I'm gonna be recreating, can you see this? I don't know if you can see this, hang on. Let me turn my brightness all the way up. Can you see that? Yeah, you can definitely see that. I'm gonna try to be recreating this beautiful eye look. She is the queen of eyeshadows, like, girl or boy, whatever you are. Please tell me, like, that is not the most beautiful blended piece of artwork you've ever seen. Granted, it's probably some of it's photoshopped, but you know what? That's okay. Like, we can look past that. But y'all, she's a GOAT. She's such a GOAT. So I'm gonna get started. I hope I can recreate this and have it turn out the way hers turned out. If it gets anywhere as close as hers, I will be so freaking stoked. So let's get started. Now I already have my brows done, but that's nothing new. I am now gonna go in and prime my eyelids. This is gonna be one of the last time I prime my eyes with concealer just because I watched a lot of videos today and it was saying how you shouldn't prime your lids with concealer and why you shouldn't prime your lids with concealer. So this is probably gonna be the last time I prime my lids. I think after watching those videos today, I am just gonna bite the bullet and buy the P. Louise primer. But I'm gonna go in and prime my lids for the concealer because we want to have a nice even base. I am going to just place that all over my eye, and I'm just gonna go in with a concealer brush and blend that into the lid. Like I've mentioned, I've learned a lot about priming your eyes versus using a concealer as a primer. I don't know, I actually really like using a concealer as a primer, but I can see where you would want to use a like true primer instead. So I might test that out here in the near future, just get my idea of the eyeshadow primer versus like concealer. I don't know when I'll transition over. I am purchasing the P. Louise, so hopefully here in the near future it will be in my hands. But right now we're sticking to concealer. I'm not gonna set the lid. I actually learned that I liked how the eyeshadows turned out if I didn't set it, so I'm not gonna set my lid, but I'm gonna work really fast because this concealer does dry fast. I am going in with my James Charles mini palette for this eyeshadow look, and I am gonna go in with that like peachy orange shadow and on a like e.l.f. crease brush and pack that shadow on the outer corner of the lid. I'm trying to follow the shape that she did with this eyeshadow look because how she created this look, it turned out literally beautiful. So hopefully the makeup gods will be on my side and let me create this look to be as beautiful or somewhat beautiful like hers. I am just packing that shadow on the outer corner of the eye. I am stopping right where my crease is. I don't want to blend any further up because she stops in the crease of her eyes. So we are going to place that shadow on the outer third and then stop right where the crease meets. Once I get the shadow placed how I want it, I'm actually going to still use that same color but go in with a little bit of white and bring that shadow in just a little bit more. I don't want it to be as deep as the outer corner, but I do want it to be close in like shade range. I am just going in with that same e.l.f. brush, by the way. I'm not switching brushes yet. I honestly don't see how this girl does it. Like, she is a true genius, and some of the looks that she comes up with, I honestly have no idea how she even creates them. So I think I'm actually just gonna place the shadow all over the lid and then go in and cut it out, because if you look at the picture, she has somewhat of a like cut crease kind of transition going on. So let's try that. I am going in and tabbing that in. I don't want to really rub it because if I rub it, it's not gonna stick to the lid. Once I get the shadow placed to how I want it, I'm gonna go in with that orange shadow and then just on a blending crease brush, go in and blend that outer edge out. So I don't really like how that brush is blending out the shadow, so I'm gonna go in with a like more dense fluffy brush and blend out that outer edge. It looks like in the picture that the crease is really orange, so I'm trying to get this crease to be orange, but I'm also trying to blend in the shadows as well, or blend out the shadows. My bad. Now I'm just gonna go in with that like fiery red shadow and a pencil brush and then deepen up that outer corner. I did mess up just a little bit right here, so I'm gonna go back in with that e.l.f. brush and blend out that shadow. I am trying to use that like darker orange to blend out the like more UT orange because I don't like that UT orange, and I'm gonna call it UT orange. I know that's not the name of the shadow, but when I see that orange I think of UT because go balls. No, but really that is the color of UT balls. So I don't like that orange, and it honestly doesn't like really match the orange in the picture, so I'm going in and blending that out. And I'm gonna blend that red into that like peachy orange shadow. Now I'm gonna go in and place concealer on the back of my hand and use that same brush that we used to carve out the lids, going in and cutting the inner part of the crease because she probably cuts about 1/3 of the inner corner. So now I'm gonna go in with a flat shader brush and that yellow shade, that yellow shadow basically, and go in and place that right on top of the concealer. So I actually decided to go in with a small flat precision brush to apply that shadow. So once I get the eyeshadow looking to how Mikayla has it, I am going to go in. I don't have a glitter, so I'm going to go in with a shimmer, but I'm going to go in with the like shimmery yellow from the Morphe. I think this is a 35B palette. But first, I'm going to go in and dampen my brush with just some like e.l.f. Mist and Set setting spray, and then I'm gonna go in and apply that shimmer to the yellow part of the eye. I am gonna go in and finish off the lower lash line, that way we can fully finish the eyes. So I'm just placing concealer to my lower lash line. I'm not really blending it down, I'm just trying to prime the lower lash line, and then I'm just gonna look up and blend that out with my middle finger. Probably honestly should do my ring finger because they say that isn't applying as much pressure, but you know what, we'll follow the rules. So I'm just going in and applying that like orangey peachy shadow to about 2/3 of the outer eye. It looks like she stopped like 2/3 in. I am gonna place that red shadow on the outer corner of the eye just to deepen it a little bit. So once we get the lower lash line applied to how we want it, we're gonna go in and apply a wing because she has a wing. I'm not gonna do as thick of a wing that I've been doing because let's be honest, that's not flattering, and I don't realize it's not flattering until after the fact when I'm editing the video. So I'm gonna be going in with the liner that I've been loving here recently, and it's just the Wet n Wild Phillips Tip eyeliner in the shade Black. And I'm gonna go in and draw on a wing. A little bit. Now I did F up a little bit like right there, so I'm gonna need to fix that. I'm actually gonna go in with, I don't really know. I'm gonna go in and blend that out, and then now it's all fixed. I do have to fix the shadow though because it does look a little ratchet now. So I don't like how bare the lower lash line is, so I'm gonna go in with a jet black pencil liner and line the waterline. I know she didn't use a black liner on the waterline, but I'm gonna go in with black liner because I don't have the color liners that she used in her waterline, so I'm gonna improvise with black liner. Now I'm gonna go in and curl my lashes, that way I can prepare them for mascara and also prepare them for my false lashes. Next I'm gonna be going in with my Essence Lash Princess Mascara in Waterproof to apply mascara to my lashes. So once I get my mascara applied, I'm gonna be going in with my lashes. For lashes I am using, these are new for me, so let's celebrate. I'm gonna be going in with, I believe it's the Creme Shop 3D Fox Mink Lashes in Delilah. I think this is what they're called. This is what they look like. They are super pretty. Believe it or not, I got these at TJ Maxx, and y'all, they are literally so freaking stunning. I paid $5 for these, and honestly, they look like they would be high quality lashes. So I'm so excited to try these out. I need to chop them up and shape them to my eye. So I'm gonna apply these real quick and I'll be right back. Now that we have the eyes complete, let's go in and finish the face. Then we gotta do the lips and then we're done. So I've already went in and moisturized my face. Now I'm gonna go ahead and prep and prime my face. That way we can apply the foundation and set the foundation up for success. So I'm gonna first go in with the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set Setting Spray. I've heard this is a dupe for, I believe this is the MAC setting spray. I don't know how true that is. I heard that from a girl at Ulta, so I don't know. But honestly, I actually really do enjoy this, and I think it was like under 10 bucks. e.l.f. has really good products for like fairly cheap, so if you haven't tried this out already, go try it out and let me know if you liked it or not. I am just going in and misting my face. It does also leave like a sticky like residue on the face. It's nothing too like overpowering. It does leave like a nice tacky base to the skin, which I love. I think this is the first setting spray that I've actually ever had that really did leave like a sticky residue to the skin, and I love it. Next, I'm gonna go in with my tried and true Milani Prime Shield Primer. If you know me and you have been watching my videos for some time now, you know I love this primer. It is just a silicone primer, and honestly, I didn't think I would like it at first because I used to not be a Milani fan, but y'all, something's changed and I am on the Milani bandwagon. They are slowly becoming my favorite drugstore brand. I think their products are so freaking good and they do really well for the price, so I feel like you can't beat a Milani product no matter what you get. Whether it be lips, eyes, or face, they do a great job. After I prime my face, I'm gonna go in with, I think this is the Jekka Black Liquid Color Corrector. I haven't used this before. My sister-in-law actually gave me this. I think she got it in her BoxyCharm and she didn't want it, so she gave it to me. It claims that this is a liquid corrector, offers a light coverage, and corrects under eye darkness. It is vegan and cruelty-free. I believe this is a sample. I hope to God this isn't the full size because I would run through this like no other. It is just this like light peachy toned like color corrector. And honestly, I have really bad dark under eyes just due to like allergies. I'm gonna give this a go and see if I like it. Next, for foundation, buckle up boys and girls, because I'm not using the normal foundation that I usually use. I am going in with the LA Girl Pro Matte High Definition Longwear Matte Foundation. If you've watched some of my other videos, you know that the Wet n Wild Dewy Photo Focus Foundation is my tried and true. But I am trying to get out of that realm and try to broaden my horizons with foundation. So this is my first foundation that I'm trying since falling in love with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I do like that it does have a pump. That is something new for me. I am gonna go in with a kabuki brush and apply my foundation. Now, I have already tried this foundation out once just because I was so pale that I needed something else. So I wore this to work today, and honestly, it wasn't too bad. I'm not a matte fan, but I think it only comes in matte. I could be wrong. I think I may have seen a dewy. Just kidding. I feel like this matches me really well, to be honest with you. And I kind of blindly did it just because the whole COVID and I didn't want to open the container and try to swatch it on myself. I think overall, this product is medium to full coverage, so you just have to build it up. So it is definitely a foundation that you can work with, which is something that I like because I don't like a lightweight foundation. I need something full coverage and that will cover all of my acne spots. So let's see if it will truly live up to the test. I'm trying to refrain from adding concealer to the under part of my eyes just because I don't want it to be super cakey. So I'm gonna leave that part blank for right now. I am gonna go back in and try to cover up some of my acne spots because right now I have a lot and it seems like I'm breaking out a lot as well. So I am just going in and patting that into the skin to try to hide that just a little bit. Next, I'm gonna be going in with my concealer and concealing my under eyes. I'm gonna be going in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Light Sand, and I am gonna be placing that under my eyes. I'm gonna be careful and try not to mess up my eyeshadow because we just spent a lot of time working on that and I would hate to mess that up. Now I'm just going in and placing concealer above my cupid's bow and then on the bridge of my nose as well. And then whatever is left, I'm gonna go ahead and place that on my forehead. And then I'm gonna go in and blend out the bottom lash line. That way it looks a little bit more flawless. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Coty Airspun and set my face. I'm just going in with a tulip brush and packing that powder into the skin. Ooh, I am getting this everywhere. I'm gonna go in real quick and set my face one more time. Next, I'm gonna be going in with my Milani bronzer in the shade Suntan. And then on a fluffy angled brush, I am going to be bronzing and contouring up my cheekbones, my forehead. And we can't forget about our chin either. Now for highlight, you already know what I'm going to go in with. I'm going to be going in with the Jueves Place highlighter in volume 3. And I'm placing that on the apples of my cheeks, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and the temples of my forehead. I'm also on a tiny little precision brush. I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone as well. I forgot to contour my nose for some reason, so let's do that real quick. I am just going in and using a fluffy angled brush to contour my nose. Nothing fancy, just trying to get the job done. And then for blush, she kind of has like a more peachy warm tone blush. So I'm going to be going in with Vibrant from the Amazonian Clay blush collection from Tarte. And I am just going to be pressing that into my cheekbones. So in this look that Mikayla did, she had like a nude lip, so I'm gonna keep it super nude. So for lips, I'm gonna go in with Virgin by Morphe and just go ahead and apply that as my base for my lips. Once I get that applied, I'm gonna be going in with Nude Lust by Maybelline and just applying that all over the lips. I did decide to go in with a clear gloss to add just a little bit of a shine to the lips. Now that we have the lips done, that completes this look. Let me know if I did a good job at recreating this look. I think I got pretty close to like nailing it. I'm still working on my cut creases, so it's not perfect, but I feel like I did a pretty good job. Let me know what you think by leaving a comment down below. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I am trying to post every Wednesday and every Sunday, so I'd hate for y'all to miss out. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. If there's a specific type of makeup look you would like to see in the near future, let me know by leaving a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video if you did enjoy it, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye guys. Baby, why you got the hiccups? Table for two, way and back. This dude named Michael used to ride motorcycles.